Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Jasmine Yvonne coming to you guys with another affordable hair review from Aliexpress. So if you guys want to find out more about this hair, stay tuned. Okay guys, so I'm going to get right into this hair review, like right into it. So let's get started. Okay, so pretty much this hair is from For Your New Hair off of Aliexpress.com. They're like the third biggest vendor on Aliexpress, so they sell a lot of weave. They contacted me to do a review for their hair company, and they asked me to pretty much pick which hair that I wanted to review. So I decided to pick the Malaysian deep body wave. This is the Malaysian body wave hair. They sent me 4 bundles. They sent me 22, 24, 26, and 28 of the Malaysian body wave hair. And it came through DHL, and it came in like 4 days. And when it came, it just was in a regular DHL packaging, and then the hair, all 4 bundles was in one like clear little baggy thing that most of Virgin hair comes in, like that little clear package. All the bundles was in that hair. It was a little difficult because I kind of had to figure out like which is which, because the hair was a body wave, so it's kind of like, it seems like it's the same length but it's not. So I did have to kind of like figure out which one was which. So I put it up to my head like, is this one longer? So, but I don't really have an issue with that. It wasn't that big of a deal. It was nothing like serious. If you have 3 bundles, it'll be easy to like figure out which is which. So that wasn't that big of a deal. I installed this hair onto a U-part wig, and I used about 3.5 bundles. They have really big bundles, so I only used like 3.5. And I have like a good portion of the 22-inch left, but 3 bundles is more than enough. When I installed on the U-part wig, when I was unraveling it, the hair did get a little tangled. And when I did install on the U-part wig, the hair did get kind of tangled. And when I combed it out, it was like really like curly, like Tina Turner curly, like really thick and full and crazy. So I did co-wash the hair, and I deep condition the hair with my Argan Oil and Shea Butter conditioner, because I wanted to make sure that it became a loose wave. So I wanted to go back to like the regular texture that it should be, because when you comb out this kind of hair, it will get kind of full and poofy. So I wanted it to be kind of just loose wave-ish. So I did deep condition it and co-wash it, and this is how it came to this like loose wave that you see here. And that's all that I did with that. So yeah, so pretty much since having this hair in, I do really love the hair. It's a really pretty texture to it. As you guys can see, the hair is a really pretty texture. I wore it to work and everything like that, and everybody was like, oh, I really like your hair, oh my gosh. And like all these women were coming in here like, oh my gosh, what kind of hair is that, and trying to figure out what kind of hair it was. So a lot of people really do like this hair, and I think they really just like the texture of it too. It's a really pretty texture. The only issues that I have with this hair so far though is that it does shed and it does tangle toward the ends. All of this doesn't tangle and shed. It's just once you get to like the bottom, it does tangle and shed a good little portion. Like, it does. It's not like globs of hair, like big balls, like a cat ball or something, like a fur that's a cat like choked up and spit out or something. It's not like that. Like, you will get a piece of hair like in your vagina, or like, is that too much information? I'm being real with y'all. Y'all know I'm real. I love it. But you will get a piece of hair like all up through your area. You'll find it like you're going pee, and you'll find it like in your drawers somewhere. You'll find it in your bra, and you'll be like, well, how did I get there? So that part of it can be kind of like annoying for some people. I don't really get annoyed by a little bit of shedding, but when it gets to like an extreme, like all over the place, and then I get annoyed. But I really do know how to deal with like pieces somewhat everywhere. But I know some people, they're like, oh, it's kind of annoying. But I did deep condition the hair again, and since then it hasn't been shedding as much. And I did cut the hair. I did cut the ends a good little portion, so that helps too. But it does shed a little bit, and it does tangle a little bit at the ends, which I'm not really surprised about, because the hair is curly, and I feel like every time I get curly hair, deep wave hair, any type of like curly texture, I feel like it always tends to shed a little bit more and tangle a little bit more than straight hair. If you're going to get curly hair, you're probably going to experience some shedding and tangling just because it's curly hair, and I don't know, for some reason it just likes to shed. Also, when I was doing the U-part wig, I did notice that some of the wefts were a little messed up on the longer lengths. I think the 28 and the 26. Like in the middle of the weft, it seems like whoever was sewing it kind of like had a little hiccup, and like the weft kind of got messed up, and that could be why the hair is shedding on the ends, because down here is the longer lengths. So I think that could be another reason why the hair is shedding, just because whoever sewed the wefts kind of had a little mess up. So that could be the reason why it does experience a little bit of shedding. on the hair. I did try to like straighten like one piece of hair just to see what would happen, and pretty much the hair doesn't really straighten that good. It kind of, when you straighten it, kind of frizzes up, so you can tell the hair is like really naturally kind of curly. Because it just, when you try to straighten it, it kind of doesn't really take the straighten process really good. It kind of like, what the heck are you doing? Like, go back to curly. So this type of hair, I would say that just wear it how it is. Like, if you want to get hair and you want to straighten it, like do all this other stuff to it, you probably don't need this hair. You probably just need to get the straight hair, because this hair, like when you straighten it, it just won't look right because it's so curly. But it does hold its curl. Like, I've washed it a few times already and the hair texture has stayed the same, so that's always a good thing with virgin hair. When you curl, like you get curly hair, wavy hair, and it holds the texture, it's still wavy kind of look to it, which I absolutely love. But altogether, I really do like this hair. I like the texture. It's really pretty. It's natural shiny. It's black. It's pretty much black, yeah, and it's really pretty. It's long. It's true length. It's still long, and I cut like 2 inches off of it, so it's really long. And it's really flowy. It's really pretty. It's really full. Like, it's super full and thick. It's really soft. It's like super soft. Like, you just want to wrap yourself in it. I do like this hair. Only thing I like, again, I told you the wefts were a little messed up. The hair does shed a little bit and tangle a little bit, but it is curly hair, so I do expect that from curly hair. I'm gonna show you guys the hair up close. You guys can see how long it is. Stops right at my belly button. Bam. But yes, this is the hair. If you guys want to try this hair out for yourself, I will leave the link to my hair below, also the link to their store, and all of that good stuff like that. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this hair review. Make sure that you subscribe, leave comments, questions, or concerns. Follow my Instagram below. I always leave it below. And if you need any business or anything like that, I leave my email below as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoy.